Still talking of COVID-19 from the front line. The final part of our COVID-19 series, Tales from the Front Line. Tonight, our crew takes you through the rigorous preparation and the meticulous safety protocol that attends to accessing a COVID-19 isolation facility. Here now is Elfas Lagat with the planning, the fears and the heartbreaks of being in a COVID-19 treatment ward.
We are committed to ensuring that our staff are well protected. Their safety comes first.
Gentlemen, asanteni sana. We know this is, it's not easy to pick such an assignment, but we thank you for the courage and the audacity to actually take it. And the other thing is,
it is here at Citizen TV studios that we begin preparations for what would turn out to be one of the most challenging and intense assignments we've ever carried out.
I'd like to share with you.
Philip Owenga, HR Manager, Royal Media Services, leads the welfare briefing with Special Projects Editor Wahiga Mwaura in tow to help in our preparation and logistical support.
Comes first, as Philip has said.
Sylvia Kiplangat, our Wellness Executive, takes us through a detailed demonstration on how to wear the personal protective equipment in a process referred to as donning.
So a quick demonstration of what we have here. The PPEs come in, there's a coverall, which is a gown, and there's an N95 mask, and there's basically the goggles and the face shield, and a pair of coveralls, a pair of shoe covers, and a pair of the nitrile gloves.
Gentlemen, asanteni sana. We know this is, it's not easy to pick such an assignment, but we thank you for the courage and the audacity to actually take it. So I think we've done this before and it's taking care of yourself. Always remember that at all times, your safety comes before anything else. The story is never more important than your own safety. It is good to go for that story, but you should always protect yourself. Okay? Protect one another as well. If you see that somebody is in one way, because you're going to work together. So if you see that somebody has skipped a step, or there are things that they have not done or they have not seen, just remind them. Tell them to do A, B, C, D here and there.
Soon thereafter, it is time for us to head out on the big assignment. And we know we won't be coming back to the office for a while, since we have to self-isolate after the assignment. It takes us about 15 minutes to arrive at the Kenyatta National Hospital Infectious Disease Unit. Dr. Juma welcomes the team, and we get to exchange quick pleasantries with the medical staff there ahead of final preparation before we gain access to the highly infectious wards. We are ushered into the donning area. The medics tell us this is one of the safer areas. Before anything, we first sanitize thoroughly and then begin putting on the all-important PPEs. Doing it for the first time is tedious. Each step must be followed closely, and the jitters are not stopping.
Okay. Given me a full set of disposable scrubs. It's the first process in donning, and it's a very detailed one for that matter.
Hesbon Nyangeri, a nurse and a frontline worker here, helps Kirui, Kiprop and I through the donning process. Dan Were, the head nurse and manager, alongside Dr. Phoebe Juma, all get ready, and off we go to the wards that are under lock and key at all times. Patients on the ground floor are severely ill and unable to communicate. Most of them are on supplemental oxygen. We are guided upstairs where patients who are partly recovered continue recuperating. And this is where we would hear the accounts of the 3 patients we showed you in part 1 of Tales from the Frontline.
Kuna nafasi, hakuna nini. Sasa hiyo nimeisha kabisa, na hema kabisa. Niki step tu, it is an effort. Ukipinduka it is an effort, yani unakuwa na blackout.
Niliona dunia imepasuka katikati. Nikaona sasa mimi nimekufa. Nikalia kabisa, lakini madaktari wakatia moyo. Kaniambia hapana, ni hali ya hewa tu. So ndio nikapata nguvu na nikakei niko confidence.
Nilipatiwa nini? Oxygen. Sasa hapo ndio nilipata nguvu kiasi, halafu na drip, niliwekwa drip kama 6 hivi. Sasa ndio nikaregain kiasi.
After 3 hours in our PPEs, we learned for ourselves how uncomfortable this equipment really is. Our vision was blurred by the face shield. One would sweat quickly because of the many layers of clothing. We just could not wait to take them off at the nearest available opportunity. As we exited the wards, we come face to face with the grim reality that not everyone who comes here goes home on their feet. On this day, a COVID-19 patient had just lost the battle and was about to be wheeled to the morgue. Doctors here say moments like these break their hearts too, but they go knowing they did all they could to give the patient the best chance at getting better.
But now the only challenge is that people tend to come with severe cases and moderate. There are many who are severely ill right now, and when they are severely ill, it means most of them would require total nursing care, whereby everything is done for the patient.
Yeah, because you can't afford to give up. Yeah, who will be left to take up that burden? So I think what I try to do is to look at the positives, like how many have we helped, and always for patients who are very sick, even those who succumb, what you do is you make sure you've made your best effort for that patient.
We end our visit by heading to what is known as the doffing area, where we go through a detailed process again, involving being sprayed with approved disinfectants and the use of hand sanitizers before taking off the equipment. The first set of hand gloves, followed by the face shield, then the coveralls. And from here, we have to quarantine at home for at least 5 days before taking a COVID-19 test, before the process of returning physically to work again begins. A day in the shoes of the men and women who have made this a calling, the calling to save lives. A day on the front line of COVID-19. Elfas Lagat, Citizen TV, Nairobi.